Hey guys, Victor here from Fit Mastery, and today I'm going to talk about the best type of cardio for when you're focused on strength gains and lifting weights and putting on muscle. And this is just my perspective because there's other very conflicting perspectives that directly go against what I'm saying. And I would just say initially just go with try them both. But in my experience, and if you hear my explanation, I think what I'm about to tell you will make at least a little bit of sense, okay? So when you're strength training, your primary goal is to get stronger, right? I think we can all agree to that. And in my experience and with my clients, I found that when you mix in high intensity interval training, it requires a lot of energy from your central nervous system. So it basically just takes away your store of energy that, in my opinion, should be maximized to focus into your strength gains if that's your primary goal. And what I'm really saying is that if you want to gain strength and like also be kind of lean at the same time. So the best type of cardio, in my opinion, is long, slow distance, LSD, long, slow distance. So very slow, low intensity cardio. I like walking. Walking to me is a very primal and beneficial activity. I walk as much as I can. I always have liked it. It burns calories, so it keeps you lean. It actually promotes the healing from your strength training workouts, so you kind of get the best of both worlds. The only downfall would be if you don't have the time to sacrifice for that. That would be a legitimate concern. But I personally, when I find something that is resourceful to myself, I will make the time. In fact, I just recently started getting up really early. I would have never in a million years seen myself as a morning person. I'm getting up at 5 to 5:30. I'm gonna try to nail it down at 5 a.m. But I'm still in the process of getting earlier. I used to wake up at like 7, 8 o'clock, sometimes 9, 10. And I just stay up late. But I found that when I was staying up late, I just kind of would fart around and not really do anything productive. However, when I get up in the morning, I do things like I just mentioned. I do things that are productive, that are in alignment with my goals, like walking, meditating, yoga, reading, learning, that sort of thing. So I would say if you tell yourself you don't have the time, if you examine your life honestly, I suspect you'd be able to pick some and get some time if you really wanted to. But anyway, yes. Long walks, the pros, it accomplishes you burning fat. If you want to be lean, that's a simple matter of managing the amount of calories you consume versus the amount of calories you burn. It's a very measurable way of predicting that, okay? It promotes the healing of your strength training. So trust me, you do 2-3 days a week of straight up high intensity, like intervals, like sprints and, with that level of intensity, you can burn fat, but again, you're zapping your energy system. I would really suspect it's rare that you would be able to see maximum strength gains while doing that. I just don't see it happening. Not to say there's anything wrong with doing both simultaneously. It just depends on your goals. I'm talking about if you want to gain strength and look like lean and hard and that kind of thing, then you want to prioritize your training accordingly. But like mixed martial artists, they need a blend of everything. And I'm a fan of that as well. And they can't just only strength training because they don't have the anaerobic conditioning. They're going to get fucked up and after they blow their load in 2 minutes. It's just a matter of what your preference is. But I'm speaking directly to people who want to be as big and lean as possible while being as cut as possible. Try my method. Try walking for like an hour on your off days on an empty stomach, preferably. That's what I do. I'll try to wait. I do intermittent fasting, and I try to wait to the end of my fast around 11 or 12, go on a nice long walk. When all my glycogen storages are depleted. So, I'm using my body fat to fuel that walk. It feels good. I get so many insights and stuff because I'm in that fasted and clear-headed state when I'm walking. And there's so many benefits packed into that walk. And what I'll also do is I'll listen to books on tape. I got this from Elliot Hulse. He would always talk about that. And I finally took him up on his suggestion. And man, am I happy I did, because it's again, I like to be efficient with my time, and I can stay lean. I can burn calories. I can help my body recover. I can ground myself, relax myself, have time for myself. I can learn. All those things I can do at once, okay? So that's my perspective on this. In my opinion, that is the best form of cardio if you're looking to be as jacked and strong as possible. Am I as in good a shape as like the guys doing these high intensity things? No, I won't be as good as them, but that's not my priority. I don't care about that personally. I don't really engage at this point right now, currently, in any athletic competitions or like jiu-jitsu or martial arts, any of those things, which I've done in the past. When I take those hobbies out, then I probably will mix in some high intensity training, but at the expense of my strength gains. Many people try to tell you it's the best thing to do to hold on to your mass, and I do not believe that. It's not my experience. Ask bodybuilders. The goal of like a heavyweight bodybuilder is to be as muscular as possible and as lean as possible at the same time. Those are the two factors, and have a balanced, attractive physique. And what do? They don't fucking go out and run sprints. Fuck no. They do long, slow cardio. They'll walk at 3 miles an hour on the treadmill for an hour, sipping their protein shake in the morning, and then they'll go back to the gym and they'll lift their weights. And that's what they do. And they are the masters of balancing those two things. They're enormous. They're some 200-300 pound fucking beasts and getting down to 4 or 5% body fat. That's not an easy balance to do. And that's the method they choose. So that's why I'm so gung-ho about it, because I saw what they do and I applied it to myself and it works. And also there's all those other really cool benefits that I mentioned, like the having time to myself, being grounded, listening to the audio tapes. It's all good, man. So that's my perspective on that. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed this, please hit the subscribe button and the like button, because I'm on fire with these videos. I'm going to keep coming, okay? Peace.